10 Best Picks presents the top 10 best computer speakers. Starting at number 10. Audioengine A2+. Audioengine's A2+ desktop speakers have been a top choice since their release in 2013, and now fans have an updated version. The Audioengine A2+ Wireless. The new speaker system is virtually identical to the original in both looks and sound quality, but Audioengine added Bluetooth connectivity so you can stream audio straight from your smartphone. The Audioengine A2+ wireless speaker system is available in 3 different colors: black, white and red. Here's everything you need to know. The good. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That was Audioengine's thinking with the A2+ wireless. It has the same look, versatility and sound qualities as the A2+, but the added Bluetooth connectivity means it caters to the new age of smartphone streaming. Also, there's no difficult setup process or app to deal with, you just wire them together, add power and you're good to go. The A2+ wireless pushes well above its weight in terms of performance, and even though the speakers are small, they're loud. I primarily streamed music from my smartphone and MacBook Air, and the speakers were especially impressive handling mid-range and highs. The vocals and instruments on songs like Springsteen's Little White Lies or Poncho and Lefty by Townes Van Zandt were tight and strong. Who it's for? These speakers can be a lot of things for a lot of different people. They're great for small rooms and small apartments, and they can be paired with a turntable, computer or laptop. If you just want to stream to them, they deliver stereo separation in a way that most powered Bluetooth speakers simply cannot. Verdict. Audioengine's A2+ wireless is a fantastic entry-level speaker system for anybody who doesn't want to spend more than $300. The sound is crisp and accurate. It can connect to a turntable, desktop or laptop, or you can use it as a glorified Bluetooth speaker, just with way better stereo separation. If you need a final selling point on the A2+ wireless, it's this. The best bookshelf speakers under $300 just got way easier to use. At number 9. Logitech Multimedia Speakers Z200. Logitech is known for their headsets and speakers. Their Logitech Multimedia Speakers Z200 is still a popular speaker's choice, even years after its release date. The Z200 is one of the speakers Logitech released in 2013, together with the Z50 and Z150. It's packed with a lot of great features given its price point. The Z200 uses 5W RMS power or 10W peak power. This allows the speakers to produce powerful sounds that can fill an entire room. Also, it can deliver full-range sound because it's equipped with a 2.5 active driver for each speaker. You can adjust the bass level of the Z200 with the tone control located at the side of one speaker. It's also possible to connect a headphone and another device to the Z200. There are 2 separate jack inputs in front of the right speaker. There are many aspects that make the Logitech Z200 a great buy. Besides its affordable price, there are more advantages when you get a Z200. With the Z200, you can simply connect a headphone to the headphone jack input in front of the right speaker. You can instantly make your listening experience private without all the trouble. The design of the Z200 is easy on the eyes. It doesn't have any sharp edges that can potentially hurt anybody. Also, its bared drivers add to the elegant look. It may be a bit tall, but it's still compact enough compared to other speakers. Putting them on any table won't be any problem as well. Its rear stand and weight of 1 kilogram make it stable on any flat surface. Number 8 of my list. Tautronix TTSK018 New. Most people think a soundbar is meant for use with only a TV or as part of your entertainment system, but you can actually get one for your PC or laptop as well, and the Tautronix TTSK018 wired computer soundbar would be a great place to start. This is a simple 16-inch soundbar that is easy to set up and offers a large soundstage for an immersive listening experience. It also comes with a 3.5mm headphone jack that you can use for private listening, as well as a microphone output for when you need to make a call through your headset. If you're looking for the best computer speakers for your PC, then your search may have just come to an end. Go ahead with this review and find out what else it has in store. The Tautronix TT wired computer soundbar is an excellent pick for users who just want to have a good sounding speaker that doesn't cost much and also looks good with the rest of their laptop or PC setup. Only available in a black and silver finish, the Tautronix Bluetooth speaker is well designed and is a perfect alternative for anyone that wouldn't be satisfied with separate left and right computer speakers, as is the case with the Amazon BassPULSE USB-powered PC computer speakers. Its volume knob is located on the right side of the soundbar and is designed with LED accents that add to its look. You can also choose to plug it in through a USB port on your laptop if you don't want to plug it into a main power source. This Tautronix USB-powered soundbar produces up to 10 watts of combined power, which is more than you'll get with the Logitech Z130, and loud enough for people that just want to be able to listen to music or watch a movie on their laptop. Its bass levels are not that high, but then again, you shouldn't really expect much from a sub-$50 soundbar. Tautronix TTSK018 wrap up before you go ahead and purchase this soundbar. Make sure you've passed by Amazon to see what other buyers had to say about it so that you know what to expect. Coming at number 7. Creative Pebble V2. As smart televisions and laptops get smaller, lighter and thinner, the one sacrifice we've all had to endure has been with their overall audio performance. Small speakers just don't cut it in the audio department, and if you are at all interested in audio and how it performs on your TV or laptop, it is very likely that you're not going to settle for the speakers that are built into them. The Creative Labs Pebble V2 carries over the same award-winning 2.0 desktop speakers aesthetic with its slick minimalistic design, adds USB-C connectivity for higher power output, and the V2 also now packs a built-in gain switch to help amplify the audio up to 16W, which is double the power of the original Pebble speakers. The Pebble certainly excels more with a certain type of music than others. With its strength resting in the high treble range, vocals, strings and tracks that hit the treble a lot resonate clear and crisp. This is also helped by its two full-range drivers that are angled directly towards your ears at a 45-degree angle. By moving the Pebble speakers close to you to allow the drivers to point directly at you does help enhance their clarity. However, if your desktop space doesn't allow for this, then you might have to reconsider purchasing these. When it comes to price though, the Creative Pebble V2 is a pretty good deal. Any negative points or lack of bass soon diminish when you think about its £22.99 recommended retail price, and better still at its current promotional price of £17.99, available this time of writing as part of an Amazon UK Lightning deal. If you are looking for a small, discreet pair of speakers that don't break the bank, yet look pretty great alongside your laptop or desktop, give the Pebble V2 a listen. At number 6. Logitech Z337. Finding a perfect blend between useful features, size, and audio quality is tough for computer speakers, given all the varied tasks they're used for. The Logitech Z337 speakers aim to find that balance while also working under a very low price tag. They may not have the absolute best sound quality for their price, but they have several advantages over their competition, and they're good looking. There are few desks that are too small to accommodate the Logitech Z337 speakers. The two satellite speakers are 4.3 inches wide and 3.5 inches deep, about the size of a coaster, and stand short at 7.6 inches. The subwoofer is a little larger, its longest side measuring 9.1 inches, but it's still small enough to not interfere with legroom. The wires to connect the speakers to the subwoofer are color-coded, so connect the speakers to the corresponding port. Connect the subwoofer to power. To connect the system to your PC, you have two options: 3.5mm or RCA. You can adjust the subwoofer volume with the knob on the rear of the subwoofer, but I recommend keeping it at mid-level and adjusting its volume with X software to minimize bass distortion. The mids are these speakers' weak point, as the 3-inch drivers present a muddy and loose sound. They're undoubtedly clearer than your integrated PC or monitor speakers, but they notably lack the precision and refinement you can find in bookshelf speakers of the same price. For casual listening, the Z337 speakers are fine, but if you need something more serious, such as for video editing or competitive gaming, you should look elsewhere. The Logitech Z337 speakers are a good option to upgrade from your computer's built-in speakers. They have a nice control pod, a subwoofer, and Bluetooth for $80. However, if you're willing to sacrifice those quality of life features, there are many better sounding and better built speakers at this price. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Halfway of my listed number 5. GOgroove BassPULSE 2. 1. If the phrase PC speakers still conjures images of a pair of beige boxes, GOgroove's BassPULSE may be a bit of culture shock. This 2.1 speaker system promises to turn any music listening session into an instant party, with a boost to the bottom end and colored lights that pulse to the beat. This set is at the high end of our price range compared to other budget PC speakers in our roundup, but it offers a rare bit of flair. Once the sub is plugged into an AC outlet, all you have to do is flip on the power switch. Everything is controlled from a panel on the front of the sub. A pair of knobs control the volume and bass level, respectively. Beneath these is a pulse button that activates the LEDs. These glow steadily until you crank the bass past 80% of maximum, then they'll pulse with the music. Given the big subwoofer and the name of the system itself, it wasn't surprising that the bass stole the show in my testing. However, it tended to bleed into other frequencies. Dialing down the bass knob added a little more clarity, but the bass had more or less the same boom quality whether I was playing rock, jazz, or EDM. The mids and highs were more distinct, and the sound never distorted even with all knobs cranked to the limit. The pulsing lights, however, were a major disappointment. Maybe I was expecting too much, thinking they would operate more like a dance floor strobe, but even with the bass cranked, they produced nothing more than a blink and you'll miss it flicker like you might experience in a brownout. Frankly, they work better as a light by which to navigate the speaker controls in a darkened dorm room than an ambience enhancer. The BassPULSE may overpromise on its light show capabilities, but it's a good speaker system for the price. Most users will notice a definite sonic improvement over their PC's built-in speakers, with enough power to fill a small room, whether you're listening to music, gaming, or watching a movie. Note: when you purchase something after clicking links in our articles, we may earn a small commission. Read our affiliate link policy for more details. Coming in at number 4 of my list. Harman Kardon SoundSticks 3. Harman Kardon SoundSticks 3 speakers don't offer much more than the first SoundSticks and their SoundSticks 2 sequel we've already reviewed, but who are we to argue with a design that was deemed worthy of the New York Museum of Modern Art's permanent collection? The SoundSticks 3 speaker system keeps the same internal components we loved about its predecessors: 4 1-inch drivers mounted vertically in dual 10-watt satellite speakers and drawing power from a 20-watt subwoofer that sits on the floor. Unfortunately, Harman Kardon didn't change any of the things we found irritating about the SoundSticks' first 2 iterations, so you still have to reach down to the subwoofer to turn off the system, but if you can overlook some missing details and don't mind its capacitive volume buttons, the SoundSticks 3 speakers are sure to earn you accolades from jealous listeners. The current SoundSticks 3 use the same clear plastic transparency for the subwoofer and satellite combination, and many have compared the pale light inside to the glow of a jellyfish. This time around, Harman Kardon has lowered the intensity of the internal blue lights, so they aren't as distracting as on the last 2 models. The 2 transparent 10-watt satellite speakers each have 4 1-inch drivers built into a vertical column and look almost exactly the same as the SoundStick 2 speakers, with the exception of a new black color for the bass rings. The rings let you adjust the angle of the satellites, which helps if the height of your desk is incongruous with your chair. The satellites are wired to open ports on the bottom of the 10.2x9 2-inch subwoofer and linked together using a cable wrapped in transparent housing for extra protection against pets, humans, and whatever else might be chewing up wires around your house. The sub's open 1/8-inch input jack also means that anyone with a male audio output can play music on the SoundSticks, and setting up the system to play from a computer only took us a few minutes. At number 3. Audioengine HD3. It's hard not to be enamored with Audioengine. They make some of the most enjoyable speakers available, from the superlative A5 Plus powered speakers to the thundering S8 subwoofer. And they've really turned heads with the product on the block this week. A pint-sized pair of wireless speakers called the HD3s, their attempt to attract previously casual users who want a real upgrade to their audio. In this review, we break down the HD3's sound, design, packaging and accessories, specs and more. To see how it stacks up, see our list of the best wireless and Bluetooth speakers. We were a little worried when he heard that the Audioengine HD3 speakers were Bluetooth only. Anybody who spends even 5 seconds on the site will know that we much prefer Wi-Fi, which in our experience gives a more stable signal and a better audio experience. We needn't have worried. Whatever Audioengine have packed inside these tiny cabinets, it results in some truly stellar sound. There were never any Bluetooth dropouts, and pairing them with both our smartphone and our Mac laptop was the work of moments. And unlike so many other Bluetooth devices, there's even a USB connection, so you can take full advantage of the built-in DAC. We'll talk about that a little bit more when we discuss the speaker's inputs below. There is, however, one caveat. The sound quality might be impeccable, but the HD3s simply aren't very loud. Even at maximum volume, you'll struggle to fill anything larger than a medium-sized room. Again, that's not necessarily an issue, as these are clearly designed for small offices and other, similar spaces. But if you're looking for something to really pound out the noise, you might be best off looking elsewhere. One last alternative, and these are only for mad people. If you want the most powerful stereo Bluetooth speakers on the market, then pull out your checkbook and invest in a pair of KEF LS50 wireless. The price? A mere $2,200. Pocket change for a person of your wealth and taste. And oh goodness, the sound. It's actually quite extraordinary how good it can get when you consider that there are no wires involved. Very obviously, these aren't a direct comparison to the HD3s, but we wanted to include them anyway. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Coming at number 2, Logitech Z623. The Logitech Z623 comes with a powerful subwoofer and 2 individual satellite speakers, which are black in color and have a sleek matte finish. The THX certification provides a standard that these speakers have to pass rigorous testing that few meet. Deep bass, ample power and trusted performance. The system has RCA and 3.5mm inputs, which allows you to connect a variety of computers, game systems, music players, DVD players and televisions at once. The 3.5mm input lets you listen to audio privately using the headphone jack, and integrated controls on the right satellite speaker make it easy to adjust to your preferences. With so many features and guaranteed performance, the Logitech Z623 might be just what you're looking for in your next upgrade. The Logitech Z623 speaker system comprises of 3 components: the 2 satellite speakers and the subwoofer. The satellite speakers are 7.8 inches in height, 5.6 inches wide and 5.4 inches in depth. They can generally be placed on the sides of your desk and shouldn't take up much space. The right satellite speaker has all the main controls attached to the front of it, whereas the left is smooth with just a driver. The right speaker controls include power, volume, and bass. Each speaker has a front-firing, 2.5 inches in length, sealed driver that pushes the bass forward. The Logitech Z623 speaker system is great value for money, producing crisp and clear sounds with a detailed mid-range and ground-thumping bass. The 200-watt RMS-powered speaker with Precision 2.1 surround sound effect ensures that the Z632 speaker acts less like a dual speaker and more like a 3D7.1 entertainment system. Not only is the speaker capable of reaching high levels of sound, but it is also distortion-free. And number 1. Audioengine A5 Plus. The Audioengine 5 Plus powered speakers deliver phenomenal sound and offer simple, attractive styling. They feature 2 audio inputs and an integrated USB port for charging source devices. The 2 speakers can be placed as far apart as needed to optimize stereo separation. A remote for controlling volume is included. The key thing to note about Audioengine speakers is that they are bookshelf-style speakers masquerading as PC or multimedia speakers, as these things are apt to be labeled. But unlike classic bookshelf speakers, these Audioengine models are powered via a standard AC plug. There's no need for a separate receiver or amplifier, so you can use them with any audio source. Think of them as an old-fashioned stereo, but without the head unit, as the connections are all on the back of the left speaker. The larger 5 Plus series is more industrial looking than the 2 series and appears to share some heritage with monitor speakers you'd find in a recording studio. They're available in either black or white, as are the 2s. There's also a bamboo version of the 5 Plus series that costs $469 and looks significantly swankier. It's really nice if you have the decor to go with it. One final design note. These guys have no speaker grills, which can be an issue if you have small children or animals who might decide to poke at them and potentially damage the speaker. So what are the differences between the 5 and 5 Plus speakers? Well, Audioengine says that the 5 Plus series has a new thermal system for keeping the amplifier cool, and the designers also changed up the connectivity a bit. Instead of an extra 3.5mm O input on top of the left speaker, along with a USB port for charging portable devices, that audio input is gone, and the USB port has been moved to the back of the speaker. That's a good thing because it means you can hide whatever you're charging behind the speaker instead of having the USB cord sticking out of the top of the speaker. The Audioengine 5 Plus powered speakers deliver excellent sound quality and provide a clutter-free way to listen to smartphones, iPods, or any other audio source. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, share this video and hit the like button.